Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Arsenal here. We are going over AEW, the International Championship. The winner fights Mr. Kenny Omega, AEW Dynasty. It is between Orange Cassidy, Mark Davis, Ricochet, and Speedball Mike Bailey. I think out of these four contenders, Speedball would be sick, Mark Davis would be sick, and Ricochet would be sick. I'm not a big Orange Cassidy fan to begin with. And I don't really think him and Kenny would have a lot of good chemistry. Like, I know Orange is, like a fan favorite or whatever. I just don't think it would really mesh well. And I think that this is just going to be a setup for All In regardless, because they're going to set up, I think they're just going to set up a unification match between Mr. Kenny Omega, the best bat machine, and Kazuchika Okada. I think that would relatively be just an easier situation, just to have there be literally one belt and not mix it up with all the confusion, and just have it be a situation where there's so many titles. Like right now, I think the TNT title really needs to be defended more. I know Garcia's feuding with Adam Cole Bay right now. Personally, I think he should be feuding with all of Undisputed Kingdom. I think it'd be sick if like a fatal four-way match happened Dynasty. Roddy versus Kyle versus Cole. Not just a situation where like there's dissension in the group, if one of them ends up beating Garcia. I want something fresh. I want something new. Hell, I'm not even mad at Cole winning the belt. I think that'd be sick, and then you have him drop it to Roddy, you have him drop it to Kyle. You have it just fluctuate within that group. So those guys have accolades under their belts, because they're obviously not going to give them the trios belts, because the Death Riders hold those right now. And I think those titles need to really be relinquished, because right now I think it's just more of a situation of, yes, they are focusing on the tag division. They have the Hurt Syndicate. They have, who else do they have? Oh, the Outrunners. The Young Bucks are going to come back soon. They have Leo Rush and Action Andretti. They have, I know Angelico and Serpentino are gonna they just returned recently, because I think Angelico was dealing with an injury. So AEW does have tag teams. I think they should have kept the Acclaim together. I think that was a little dumb for them to split that group, when I think that group was one of the most popular ones on the just on the main program. I think it was like you could have easily just kept them as tag champs or something. I get it, bringing in the Hurt Syndicate. And have them just dominate and run roughshod through everybody. I don't know. I think there is a lot of situations where we can see something just develop. Like this story right here has history. It doesn't need this whole complex thing of, Kenny did this to Omega, or Kenny did this to Okada did this to Kenny, because they have the history from Japan. So that's already that already builds up enough to have this unification match be settled. So in terms of Dynasty, I don't really think it matters who Kenny faces. I think it's just to have a good match on the pay-per-view. I think it is going to be Speedball Mike Bailey, though, because out of those guys, I'd rather see Speedball and Kenny running back from their PWG days in 2015. But yeah, that's pretty much just my thought process on everything. I'm going to have another Death Rider video. Kind of told myself I was kind of done talking about it, but I do have a theory as to why they did what they did at Revolution. I am going to have a video on Ospreay's future. I'm going to have a video on a lot more WWE stuff soon too, so be sure to tune into that. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Later.